Hi YouTubers, it's George and I'm in the shed and I'm coming out to have a brew with my old pigeon stove. I think it was Renaud Pigeon. I think he invented a bicycle lamp or something, but this is a stove. I reckon, according to the internet, it's about 100 years old, so I'm going to have a brew on that. And I've got a kettle with some water in, got my mug, got a tea bag over there, and there's my mug. It's about -2 degrees at the moment in here, and I'll just put the heater on, and that's what it looks like outside. It's snowing. Now I've just took the top off there, which just lifts off, and I've got to put some Meths in the stove. It's an alcohol stove. This knob here regulates the heat, and it's full of horsehair, and that soaks the Meths up. And I've stored it with no Meths in it, so I'm going to put quite a bit in it, and then I'll probably drain it down after I've played around with it, because otherwise it smells the house out. And I bought a little funnel so I can fill it, and this is for a whiskey flask, I think. But, so I'm going to put some Meths in it. Alright, before I go in the house, and I'm going to have to make a dash for it, I think. There we go. God, this is fun. Just heading back to the shed. I had to go in the house, I want to go to the toilet. Right, let's get in the shed. Oh, there we go. I put this stove on. I think it's had time for the methylated spirits to soak into the wicks. It's horsehair inside. I think it's Renaud Pigeon, I think it is. Or Renaud Pigeon. I think he invented the acetylene bike torch or lamps. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll light it up in a minute and I'll show you. Now you can see that it's beginning to go. It should come out these side holes when it's gets going. It'll take a while. I'll put the kettle on anyway. I don't know whether you can see now. This alters the flame, and you can see it comes out the vents there. It like gasifies around the side. Just adjust it, there you go. You can see the blue flames, and it's just there. I think it's the best position. You get a really blue flame. I'll give you another look at the flame. It's difficult to see it. So it's a nice blue flame coming out of that, and I should calm it down now, because the flames are coming out around the side of the kettle rather than just underneath. Whoop, too much. That's it. That's got it. That's got the blue flame all the way around now. Yeah, almost. There you go. So it's about 100 years old, I think. Okay, we've almost got a brew. Almost. It's not a rolling brew. think I can turn it down a bit. That's a bit better. Bit longer. Now we have a rolling brew. So put the tea bag in. Snuff this out. That's out. And pour me tea. There we go. I forgot the milk, so I have to nip back in the house to get the milk. Right, milk. Forgot the milk, forgot the milk, forgot the milk. Typical, we haven't got any milk. Well, we have, but it's frozen. Right. Shut the door, I'm coming in the shed. Oh, well. Back in the warm. The carbon monoxide sensor went up to 100 despite having vents. It's going down now, so that's fine. Oh god, there's snow. Bloody snow. Right, I've had my tea, haven't I? Yeah. It's going to be black tea. Never get anything right these days. Oh well, it's a bit of fun. Just to show this again, pigeon stove, possibly 100 years old, Reynard pigeon I think it is. It's got a snuffer which I'll put a handle on, snuff the flame out. It's got a wick in the middle. The body itself is filled with horsehair to keep the liquid, you know, soak the liquid up to the wick. This controls the flame, which just blocks those holes. To light it, I'll just put the light back out. You just light it in the middle, like that. And then it heats the brass up, and that causes the methylated spirit to become a gas, and then the gas comes out the side of these vents. Hold it up there, you can see there's like carcellated, you can see it's spitting around the edge. I'll get it going again without the kettle on top so you can see it. That's a close look at the flame. You can see it's got a ring of blue around it, and you can control it. I'll shut it down. See, it's not burning so clean now. Put that out. See? Very simple construction. And I've got another one of these, but it's a twin burner one. It's a more ornate one, and I'll show you that in the house. But I'm going to let this cool off, and then I'm going to drain the mess out, and I'll leave it in the shed for a few days, because I'll normally keep them in the house and I don't want it to smell. mess. Here's the pot stand, which does fold up. See, these all fold flat. For storage, or when you carry it for camping. I think it's more for use in the house. And when this was dated, they wouldn't have had electricity in the house, I wouldn't have thought, and they wouldn't have had a gas laid on. So the cooking was possibly done on a wood stove, and this is like a backup, as a guess. I don't really know. Now I'm in the house. It's snowing quite a lot at the moment. Thought I'd show you this ornate stove, Meths stove, alcohol stove. It's another pigeon stove, as far as I can make out. The snuffers were missing, so I put these shot cups, whiskey shot cups, on the top. I bought, and I use those as snuffers, but you can just blow it out. And this is the top ring, and this is cast iron. So again, I think these are more for use in the house. It's quite an ornate one. You know, I didn't spend a lot of money on these. The single burn, I think it was £10. I think it was. I can't remember. This might have been 20, 25. But I'm a bit of a stoveaholic, like a lot of people. I've got my dad's stove there. I've got a Chinese wheel of fire stove there, and then I've got the Arabic stove there, which I use for coffee. I do use them from time to time, but with something this old, I tend to keep really just to look at more than anything.